What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the grand finale of Hitman Blood Money. It's time to do the final segment of the game, which is technically not a mission, but under any circumstances, it is called Requiem. So this is going to be a little different than the rest of the walkthroughs. This endgame sequence is just, despite being unranked, it's full-blown combat. You cannot be stealthy. I'm going to do this differently than normal. Instead of doing a perfect take, I'm just going to constantly reattempt it until I get it right. Because I do have a pretty tricky strategy for it. Which does require me to explain things, since we're going to be diving into stuff that we wouldn't normally do in this game.
It's me, 47, Diana.
What are you doing here?
Easy. I had to sneak in. The place is surrounded by hundreds of SWAT members right now. They're getting ready to move in. I had to warn you. There's still time for you to escape. I've got a plan.
I don't buy it. You've got nothing to gain here. The smart player will be getting out of the country.
Out of the country? We're dealing with a franchise here, 47. Borders don't stop them. You're my last chance.
My terms. Cash on the nail.
Don't you get it? You have to fight them. But if you try to do it alone, you're a dead man.
Death is always a risk.
Read carefully, 47. It's a bold plan.
Where is this wheelchair guy right now? Bitch!
Sorry, but this is the only way. You would have fought the world about it and you would have lost. You're buying me one more night.
We've got 4 minutes before he's cold, people. Let's move.
I've never actually killed a man before. It was surprisingly pleasant.
Very nicely done, Diana. You've earned my trust. Welcome to the franchise. I'm sure we'll find an appropriate role for you in the organization. A woman like yourself is entitled to a very special role indeed.
That assassination attempt was the most reported story since 9/11. How can you expect me to believe that?
I don't expect you to believe anything but your eyes. This videotape confirms his presence in the White House moments before the assassination.
I'll be damned.
If cloning isn't outlawed, we'll all be damned.
Who actually killed him?
That's the most delicious irony of all. He stumbled coming over the compound wall, severed his spinal cord on the rocks. The world's most nefarious assassin died of clumsiness.
How'd you confirm his identity?
His DNA includes signature sequences from the 5 men of the Ortmeyer project. It's biologically impossible for anyone but the Ortmeyer clone to have that DNA.
You're giving me all this as an exclusive. Why me?
We admire your objectivity, Rick.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. We need to get to the chaplain. 47's ashes are going to take pride of place on my mantle. Chaplain! Chaplain!
So we're dead. Not. To get up, just spam the forward movement. Okay, shoot him in the body, and then 1, 2, and 3 headshots. Fuck. So let me explain what I just did. We need to shoot out most of these guys as quick as we can. During the death sequence, if you are able to land 3 headshots during the slow motion death sequence, it'll cut off the death sequence, and then you're given a second chance at life. But you cannot get shot again, otherwise you'll die instantly. That's what happened. So I'm just going to keep retrying this until I get it. One, 2, 3 headshots. Okay, we got super lucky to kill this guy. There's 2 more guards. They're coming. Just be very careful not to get shot, because it means instant death now. So just hide around this corner and ambush them. Okay, there's nobody left with a gun, so we're good. That is very tricky to pull off, and it requires a lot of practice, but it is the best way you can do this. Now we just have to kill the 2 unarmed people. The priest over here, and then Mr. Reporter, Rick Henderson. I should mention, if you go to the briefing, it tells you just to leave no witnesses and kill everyone. That's what we're doing. There he is.
Don't shoot! I'm innocent!
Nope. Oops, that was a bad shot. You got nowhere to run, pal. Nope. And that is Hitman Blood Money.
Yes, Your Majesty. Almost all of our resources are online again. No, I'm afraid he's not, Your Majesty. We seem to have completely lost track of him.
I should mention you also get infinite ammo during the slow motion death sequence.
Hello, Mr.
Johnson.
Welcome, Mr. Johnson. Welcome. May I check your briefcase?
No, I'll keep it. I've heard interesting things about your establishment. I'd like to see what you have to offer. Preferably in the back.
Of course, right this way.
There we go. Alright, that is a wrap for Hitman Blood Money. So, final thoughts? Favorite Hitman game, as you probably guessed. And as everybody knows, there weren't any other Hitman games at all until 2016. 2016 was the year that we got the next Hitman game, and I'm sure everybody knows that as a definitive fact. 2016 was the next Hitman game. There was absolutely nothing between this and 2016. And obviously, I will be going into Hitman 2016 next, since that is the next Hitman game, and there was absolutely nothing between this and that. When I do Hitman 2016, though, I'm actually going to be playing the Access Pass version on Hitman 3. Same with Hitman 2. But it should be obvious that Hitman 2016 is next, because there were no Hitman games between this and that. And I should probably stop stalling and say, fuck Hitman Absolution. Fuck it. Maybe someday I'll do walkthroughs for it, but not anytime soon. I really don't want to. At best, I'll probably stream it on Twitch, which, by the way, if you look at my account information here on my YouTube channel, there's a link to my Twitch if you're interested. I don't stream obsessively, but I try to do it as much as I can. But anyways, Hitman Blood Money is done and over with, and up next, I'll be going to Hitman 3 to start playing all of the content that originally belonged to Hitman 2016. Take care, I'll see you then.